Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys have had an awesome week so far. We're going to dive into a pretty serious topic today, and it's the top 3 reasons why you won't be successful in real estate in 2018. But before we get started, don't forget, go down, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more great content. I'm putting videos out every Thursday at 9 a.m. So the reason why I'm bringing this topic up today, and it's more of a somber topic than my typical videos, is because I hear it all. Why people won't be successful in real estate. I mean, everyone's got an excuse why they can't invest, why they can't buy their own property, different things like that. So I thought I would take those top 3 reasons that I'm told why people can't be successful in real estate in 2018, and I thought I would address them. So really, I'm not saying that you won't be successful in 2018. There's lots of opportunity out there to make money in real estate, but I want to address these top 3 concerns most people have and ways that you can get around it. So the first excuse I hear all the time from people why they won't be successful in real estate is they don't have any money. And while it may be true you definitely need money in this business to get into the real estate business, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to use your own money. You see, when I got started in real estate, I didn't have any of my own money. I was a young guy, 21 years old, spent a lot of my money on a course to get started in real estate, so I had to get creative for my first deal, and I actually raised the capital and did a joint venture. So there's lots of opportunity there. Don't let not having enough money to get started stop you. Find a good deal, and as my mentor used to say, if the ROI is good enough, the money will be there. Okay, so the second excuse I hear all the time is that properties are getting way too expensive to make any financial sense. And while it may be true that property values are on the rise in many areas of Canada, such as Vancouver and Toronto, that's not the case across Canada. And there's still lots of opportunity to get into investing in real estate, even in those markets. Now, you might not be buying directly in Vancouver. And yes, Vancouver's phenomenal. I love Vancouver myself, but I probably won't invest there. 1, because properties are very expensive, and 2, they're not going to make much financial sense. So you might have to go a little further out to make that financial sense. When you start looking in places like Abbotsford and Chilliwack, which is outside of the Vancouver region, there's properties that are still very affordable. You can buy a single family home for the $600,000 to $700,000 range versus $1.5 or $2 million. So lots of opportunity there. As well, the rents are on the rise, especially in the Fraser Valley or some other areas outside of Toronto for sure, because more and more people are moving that direction for the same reason you don't want to buy. It's more affordable, which means as those rents climb, and yes, properties are climbing, there'll still be that zone where it still makes financial sense for cash flow. So yes, property values are on the rise. You need to look for where the opportunity is that still makes financial sense for your portfolio. And the third and final excuse that I'm going to mention today is that people are afraid that they're going to have to be landlords and they're going to deal with tenants, and they'll probably end up with a bad tenant and they're going to destroy the house. Well, while this may be true, you could end up with what we like to call a tenant from hell. It's not always the case. You could definitely end up with an amazing tenant from heaven that takes care of your property almost better than you might, because it becomes their home, and you might have a long-term tenant that stays, continually paying you rent and paying down your mortgage. At the end of the day, it all comes down to how you do your screening process. Do you actually take the time to call their references, do a credit check, call their past landlords, call their employment, all those kinds of things? Actually did a video, you can see it right over here, on the 5 steps I do to avoid a tenant from hell. So don't let tenants scare you away from getting into investing in real estate. Okay guys, that is the top 3 reasons why if you're saying these excuses, you will not be successful in real estate. You have to get over your fears and you have to get past excuses to be able to get into the real estate game and start making money. At the end of the day, if you're giving an excuse as to why you won't, then you definitely won't. So get past those excuses, say how can I do it, and get out there and start investing. There's a plethora of opportunity out there in the market, and I highly suggest you go and get your fair share. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.